Okay, this is 563 Charlotte Street. My name is Doug Kopp. This is my home. This is a video of the area of external area of my house that that is most severely damaged, and I want you to see the sloping roof and notice that the water, see, there was no flashing for 7 years, so the water would run off of all these different roof slopes, run down this long run and go straight inside the wall, run down inside of the wall, and the inside of the wall is full of mold and rotten. And where the water finally came into the basement, the area down there, for about 6 feet in, where it ran in across the floor, the subfloor, it's like cheese. It's moldy like cheese. Now, this is where the engineer took the sample. Now, I told him at the time that there was no water leaking there, and I told him where the water was leaking, where the damage was, but he refused to go there. He took pictures in the area where the wood is a nice aged brown, completely untouched, because there's no flashing above it. So the water didn't run down inside of the wall, so it's normal. On this side of the window, okay, that's where all the water ran down that long slope inside the wall, and I'll take you inside the house and you can see that this part of the wall on the inside was soaking, wringing wet every single minute. It never, ever dried in 7 years. Okay? So what we're told by the contractors is that all of this framing needs to be ripped out, the boards need to be ripped out, all the moldy wood needs to be ripped out, and that means that the siding has got to be ripped out. So since the siding needs to be removed, and this siding cannot be replaced, you can't buy it anymore, and it's people refer to it as aluminum, but it's actually more of a tin than it is, or steel than it is aluminum. But you can't buy it. You try to peel it off, it dents, it bangs, and it's not it's useless. So what we're told is that the siding on the entire house needs to be replaced. Okay? Anyway, we're also told that this concrete platform needs to be ripped out in order for them to get at the basement and actually do the work. Now, the basement in this part of the house is only 3.5 feet high. This is a tremendous amount of work and very difficult and very hard. Okay. Now, you can see at the very top, there's 12 different roof planes, and where you see that cross piece of metal going across from the roof peaks, that area is flat. The last time that leaked and caused the ceiling to fall down was in February 2016, and Genevieve is the one who arranged for someone to come and do a temporary patch over what was there, and that roof had been shingled. It's flat, and there's up top there's 4 different roof planes which come down onto that flat section of roof, and there was no tar paper underneath anywhere. They ripped out my lead flashing, which was worth $1,500, and I have some samples of it that I found in some bushes that they left by mistake, but they put in nothing. So for all these years, Intact has sent contractors over and over and over again to replace ceilings, to shingle a lower roof, to do like Genevieve did, this emergency because water was running out of the electrical outlets. And that, when I go up into that area where the skylight is, and it was flat and shingled, my God almighty, it blew the people's minds, blew the roofers' minds when they saw that it was actually somebody shingling a flat roof. At any rate, I'll take you and show you that ceiling, because that ceiling needs to be replaced. And the insulation inside of it, it's all soaking wringing wet. And the roof peak underneath of this area right here on the very top, I'll show you the inside there. That's the laundry room. And that, 4 months ago, I could push. It was so wet that I pushed on the wall and water squirted 3 feet. And part of that ceiling just fell down, and that just fell down a month ago. So anyway, we sent the samples off to the lab, and it came back as 3 different types of mold, and the rating on them went from moderate right up to abundant, being the highest amount of mold present, and it rated as abundant. So come and see for yourself. Okay, now I'm going to go to the side of the house and show you the other exterior damage.